Is there a film that stands out as like the hardest one to make? Like whether it was production mishaps or just bad luck, is there one that you think, how in the world did we get that one to the finish line?
I just remember Armageddon. There was a lot of stuff of us being in the spacesuits and being on the asteroid, and these space suits that we had, they were not that comfortable. That was just a long, long shoot doing that movie, and I died in it too, so I didn't even have to do the, the last third of it. But yeah, my eyes are starting to water a bit.
That's okay.
Is that normal?
It's all part of the process.
It is, okay.
Yeah, and kind of going forward here, I
That's
think
when they
physiologically,
sing.
like a
Really?
new thing will happen.
Yeah.
With each wing.
Yeah, you have a very reassuring bedside manner. Like, you'd be like a good doctor. Like, he's just like saying, oh yeah, don't worry about a thing. Like, really, as my eyes, as I start to, my vision goes blurry and I'm slurring my words. Yes, that's fine. Wow.
Oh, and if you'll humor me, what I want to do is play a recurring game called Name That Tagline, all right? Where I give you a tagline from one of your films and you try to connect it to the title. We actually played this with Vince Vaughn, and under these bizarre circumstances, he was like 7 for 8.
Really?
Right? Not to put any pressure, and be very careful. Be very careful around the eyes.
Okay.
1 week, no rules.
I don't know. Wedding Crashers?
Hall pass,
Hall
actually.
pass, okay.
Hall pass.
Okay, yeah.
Family isn't a word, it's a sentence.
It's pretty hot. Yeah, I'm having a hard time focusing with my brain.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, the walls again.
Yeah. Say that one again.
Family isn't a word, it's a sentence.
It's a sentence. So Vince did 7 out of 8.
He was on fire, actually.
But have you ever had someone get 0? Maybe
I know.
I'd go a different way.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Someone's already carved out that
Reverse
territory.
records are underrated.
Yes, yeah, I don't know.
You're
who
gonna
that-
kick yourself with this one.
What?
The Royal Tenenbaums.
What?
The Royal Tenenbaums. Family isn't a word, it's a sentence.
Really?
How about this one?
Or what? This was on the poster, like it was a thing.
Adrenaline fueled, heartwarming, triumphant.
Behind enemy lines.
Cars, actually.
Cars.
How about this
Cars
one?
was what? What was it called?
Adrenaline
Heartwarming.
fueled,
Okay.
heartwarming, triumphant. How about this one? East meets West with a vengeance.
Okay, I got that one. Shanghai Noon.
Ding, ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding. How about this one? Heal the love.
Heal the Love. Marley and Me.
You're on fire.
Okay.
You're on fire, Owen.
Oh.
When you can't breathe, you can't scream.
Well, that sounds like Aliens, but I wasn't in Aliens. When you can't breathe, you
can't scream.
Are you sure I was in this movie?
Were you in Anaconda?
Yes. Wow. And you're right.
So this next one, if you're
Things are gonna
ready,
get weird.
is To Bomb Beyond Insanity.
It's called what?
To Bomb Beyond Insanity.
Okay. If the title of my memoir was just Winging It, then this would be a chapter.
To Bomb Beyond Insanity.
I won't say what part of my life. I can't imagine this one flying off the shelf, but whoa, this really, I'm getting a kind of a funny, yeah, this one just keeps going.
Yeah.
This one's living.
I'm gonna drink some milk too, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and if you'll humor me, what I want to do is play a recurring game called Name That Tagline, all right? Where I give you a tagline from one of your films and you try to connect it to the title. We actually played this with Vince Vaughn, and under these bizarre circumstances, he was like 7 for 8.
Really?
Right? Not to put any pressure, and be very careful. Be very careful around the eyes.
Okay.
1 week, no rules.